What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. If you remember the last video we showed you guys around the car, we showed you where the damage was. Today our main focus will be the driver side flitch. So what we'll be doing is jacking the car up, removing the wheel, the wing and the bumper as well. Once we've got it jacked up, we'll get underneath the car, inspect the undercarriage as well. But our main focus will be the flitch. We want to get that repaired, but before we actually repair it, we want to see just how bad the damage was. So yeah guys, we're going to jack the car up and get started on the repair work.
So as you can see, we've taken the bumper off now. It's only held on with the two 8mm screws, and that's it.
And there's a couple of T30s along there.
So that's all off. It's a straightforward job. We just put it together and just put on with a few screws. So now it's off. We found that this plastic here is just sitting there.
Well, to be honest, yeah, it was just sat right there. That plastic was.
We'll have to Google the part number on it and see where it goes.
Yeah.
We'll put that to a side. Even the headlights loose as well. See that?
So basically,
the other side. Ah, that's quite tight. That is. They'll have to come off anyway to do the alignment on. So if you do the alignment, we'll have to take that off, do it properly. Then we'll get it nice and secure. For now, we'll get the wing off. What do you reckon?
yeah. So we're gonna get the wing off. What we're gonna do next after the wing?
Before we get the wing off, we'll have to get the splash guard off it.
Yeah.
Once that's off, we'll have to move the side skirt back a bit, because I think there's two 10mm. Once they're off, we'll start getting the wing off. So we've got the wing off now, we can start inspecting the damage. You can tell this is the original seal here.
Yeah, that's
and this
the
is
seal.
This is what they've put on. It's coming straight off because the original one is tight. It's quite hard to get that off.
He's scratching at it, and the original one ain't moving over, but the seal that they've put on is coming off straight away. But it's such a bad repair, guys. Like,
you can tell that's a weld mark there. That's around here, and they've been linishing it. There's a silver mark there, and look at that. It's a bad weld. If you look there, and there's not even welded that section off there. Just left it like that. There's something here as well. Let's dig at that, see what's there.
That don't really look like anything, that don't.
Yeah, there's a weld if we get this off.
Yeah, that is a weld.
Looks like a weld down here. We clean that off. Get a cloth on it. Now you can tell it's been welded around here as well.
If you could see, guys, if that will focus, you could tell that's been welded and that's been linished.
Yeah, they just put a straight seal on top of it, but I don't know what seal it is because it's not very good. It's like a window seal that you use for like double glazing windows. And as you can see here, that's been just spot welded there, and just stuck seal on it just to hide it.
If you could focus. There you go.
There's also around here. They've welded it. So we'll get that off and have a look at it. Yeah, we'll have to.
Look at that big thick weld there.
There's a big weld here, you can see it there. And if you look around it, it's still open. So you can see now we've taken apart the seal, and you can see where the weld marks are. And it's a appalling job.
It's a very bad job, guys.
Yeah. So what we'll start doing is we'll get the white brush on the machine, and we'll start white brushing everything off so we can see inspect it properly, because at the moment you still can't really see much. We'll get all this paint off it and inspect it properly, because there might be filler behind there. At the moment we need to get down to where they've been repairing it and how far the damage has been, and we'll have to assess it from there. At the moment we still need to dig more further, because this one needs cleaning up. And obviously here.
Now the damage is just looking more and more. The more we're digging, the more stuff we're finding.
Yeah, we need to get down to the bottom of it, because we don't want to do half a job. We need to go all the way, make sure everything's
lined up nicely.
Lined up, yeah. Yeah, that looks like their glue as well.
That's their glue as well, look at that. There you go, guys, that's another strip that we just find. It's literally one after another, guys. We're just finding more and more glue.
So what we'll start doing now is we'll get the tie back on and get the car onto the other side to start pulling around here. As you can see, it's still pushed in, it's not been repaired. So we'll get it on the other side and start pulling this section around here, and we'll clean all the seal off this, get the paint hole off it, and start shaping it back up. Now that we moved the car onto the other side to pull this section around here, we'll get all that seam sealer off with the wire brush, and yeah, and also the top as well. We need to wire brush it all and see what we're working with, and underneath get all this sealant off. So we'll do that now. So we started wire brushing, and as you can see here, you can see the weld marks are coming up now where it's been welded. You see here there's a big gap, open space there, so that's not been done properly, so we'll have to lineage that down and weld that properly. And there's a big gap here as well. This is what happens when you MIG weld and the metal burns straight through. So yeah, that needs to be done, and you can see here as well, it's been welded and they just burnt off around this edge here. So what we'll start doing now is we'll start ripping out the seal, cutting out the seal around here, and we'll start popping out the rivets. We'll have to pull it a bit and start popping out the rivets. Once that's been done, we can start pulling this section here. I think there's about 2-3 sections, but it's one section here and there's going to be one inside, but this plate might have to come off. Once that's off and the seal's off, we can start pulling. So what we're doing right now is we're getting all that seal off so you can see the spot welds. Once we see the spot welds, you can start getting this drilling through the spots. Once that's been done, we'll split the sections and we'll start pulling it back to shape. Then we'll start welding it back up. Yep. Yeah, they just basically got the brackets to align.
He's got the brackets to align. You can see he's done a
so
tack there. It on. He's done a tack here. He's done a tack there. He's paintbrush some paint on, and you could, where was the other bracket? Right there. So hopefully we'll be taking all of these off, and we'll be reapplying them all with much better welds than this.
Yeah, what I'm trying to do now is I'm just trying to take this section. There's like a little plate here. Once we got all the seal off, we'll be able to see the spot welds, and we'll be drilling them out. That way you can see both sections with the joint is. At the moment you can't because of this little metal section here. It's covering it. Once it's off, you'll be able to see it around here. If you bring the camera around here, you'll see where the two sections joined onto around here.
You see right there, yeah.
Yeah, once that plate's off, you'll get better access to it. Pulled some of the section out from here and around here. This is overlapping around here, so we couldn't get any access to pulling it. So we've got that slightly out, so we've got access to drill the spat welds out as well, the seals off. So we'll drill the spots out. Once that's been done, we'll start getting this section separate. Once that's separate, it'll be easy to pull out. So we've got the panel back to shape now. You can see right here, we pulled it out from this line here. And all this section here, there's normally a bracket that sits here for the washer tank, so that needs to go back on. And also there's another bracket that sits around here. We have welded it. There's a holder, so we welded that up and needs linishing down. And that bracket needs putting on. So what we're going to do now is linish all this off. Where there's pinholes, we're going to get them filled up. Once that's been filled up, we can start linishing it down, and that should be ready for filler. So the panel's been all linished off now. There's a few bits that are left that need to be filled in with the welder. There's a few holes, like around here. There's probably one there, one there. So we'll start filling them up now. there we have it, guys. It's all been pulled out. The brackets are being fitted back up. We measured everything, all the brackets, to make sure they're in spec. So yeah, we put the washer bottle on. Then we welded this bracket back on. Same goes towards the wing bracket. We put it on and welded it at the right point. And for some of you guys who are thinking, oh, they just pulled it and they're not done any measurements, we've done a lot of measurements off camera from point to point to make sure it's in the right spec. Same goes towards the flitch. We took loads of measurements to make sure it's in spec. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And the next thing will be to get the dynafiler out and start rubbing down the welds. Again, level because they're too high. Once that's been done, we'll start getting it prepped for filler work and start shaping it up.
Guys, so as he's working on the flitch, I'm going to start working on the bumper. The plan is to basically get it all stripped down. There's a bit of damage in the lower part of the bumper, so what we'll be doing is sanding it down, getting it flat, and we'll repair the bits of damage as well. So yeah, hopefully we can get this bumper ready for paint, and the flitch, once that's done we can paint them together. So yeah, let's start stripping the bumper. So we'll give a huge shout out to COPART for sending us pictures of the damage on 4. Guys, I'll just put the pictures up now so you know exactly where the damage was. It was just the driver's side flitch, so that's good to know. So today we managed to do a fair bit of work. We've almost repaired the flitch now. We've pulled it, we've got it welded back up so it's nice and secure. So Z's also flattened the A-pillar as well. He's going to apply a bit of filler work on there, just get it nice and smooth, get it looking good as well. So yeah guys, we did a fair bit of work in this video, so we can call it a wrap. So thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.